Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes.
And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles.
Welcome everybody to another presentation. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Russell Westbrook. MP is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Buckner in at shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. And it's Koloko in at center. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And that one's good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Doncic outside. High arcing shot. And here's Connect outside. He drops it from range.
Doncic is so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Now here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Buckner. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Reeves. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Here's Connect. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Koloko. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. MP no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Inside. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Westbrook against Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now here's Randle. The shot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Los Angeles will go for a different.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson finds Randall. Here's Buckner. To the middle. MP shot is good. MP's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Julius Randle, also Johnson out there, Russell Westbrook out there with MP, and it's Buckner in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out. To the inside, MP. And there's another one for the Nets.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets. Have come off of nice passes.
Outside Reeves. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Reeves has gotten his first points in this one. MP right side. Randall outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
At the line for one.
Great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Koloko missing.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Randall. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hachimura outside. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from deep. Reeves. And no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Nets. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Reeves against Westbrook. Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Doncic has got 9 points.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
And the Nets call time here. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Milton, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. Down low. MP, that one's good. 10 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic, to the paint. Here's Horford. Offensive rebound. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. We've got 13 seconds left in the half. The three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone.
25. The Nets, 35.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
They've got Connect. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Koloko in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Kings was all business. He scored 28 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Buckner. To the inside. Here's MP. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Koloko's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Connect. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Koloko. That one rolls around and rims out.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
42.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Reeves. Tightly guarded. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Pass to MP. From 10 feet away. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Assist from
MP's got 16 points now. Doncic outside. Now here's Hachimura. Check by Randall. Fires for 3. He's off on that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer in training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
MP, the pass to Starks. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the...
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Koloko, he's checked in for Horford. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Reeves is checked in for Milton. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Russell. Here's Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
On the floor for Brooklyn. MP is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Johnson. And it's Buckner in at the 2-guard.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP, the pass to Randall. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
It's James on the wing, covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Buckner, pass to Westbrook, inside. Here's MP, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Count that bucket.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Koloko. MP with the block.
2 minutes remaining in this ballgame.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it to Doncic. Drops in the 3.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Here's Buckner. He's covered by Reeves. Oh, nice shot by Buckner.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Koloko, hounded by Westbrook. He gets it in there.
They allowed him to establish deep position. He just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Randall, good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's MP. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
From deep three-point range, it counts.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge and
party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K TV.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys weren't going to bring me back. I thought
Let's meet this at shooting. Introduced at the shooting guard.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Randall, Buckner out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Starks, and it's MP in at the center. And for Chicago, Lonzo Ball out there with Terry. Then it's Dosumu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the four slot. And for both these teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win, and more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
Now, here's MP. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Terry, the pass to Vucevic. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
You have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Westbrook kicks to Randall. The Nets working the ball around now. MP, good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Randall knocks it loose. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, Dosumu. Last time, 14 points for him. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Starks kicks to MP. It's good from long range.
Number 42.
MP's got 7.
3 points.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Passes it to Vucevic. Ball against Westbrook. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. No good that time. Randall passes to Westbrook. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
Number 42.
And that's now 9 points for MP.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
To the paint. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. MP up top.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Buckner.
2 minutes.
He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Dosumu, covered by Starks. Buzelis, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bulls trail by 7. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Well, this is when it's fun for a coach. You don't want to tip your hand too much in the first matchup.
Chicago making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Vucevic. Collins comes in for Buzelis. And it's Williams in for Terry. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook. They get the rebound. Williams dishes to Lopez. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Nets leading by 7. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Starks. Starks has got 3 assists in the game. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP against Lopez. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Collins. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Starks the pass to MP. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Williams inside, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Terry. Bulls trail by 12, setting the floor for the Nets. MP is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Buckner. And it's Starks in at the shooting guard position. Dosunmu with it. Still yet to score. Snatched up. Williams. Good work defensively by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 12. Nets passing it around. MP passes to Claxton. MP dishes to Starks. Rebound by the Bulls. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Over to the left wing. And here is Ball. He has 5. Here's Dosunmu with the putback. Kicks it out to Collins. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And again, Chicago, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
For 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Left side Collins. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Bulls keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Justin Champagnie.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside. Buckner. Good. Buckner's got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's Ball with the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Terry is out there with Ball. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the three. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was tremendous. He scored 25 points, and he was efficient out there. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Baldwin, who's checked in for the Nets. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great, but I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Nets. It's MP, top of the key. Back to Randall. Clock at 6. MP on the follow. MP's got 19 points.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Terry finds Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
The pass to Baldwin. Dishes to MP. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Ball. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Terry looking over the floor. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pitch stop before hitting the road again.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Going inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
Bulls basketball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The rebound by Champagnie.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Terry outside. To the left side wing. Here's Lopez. Good defense by MP. And so it's Brooklyn ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Kevin Huerter. Collins comes in for Smith. Lopez, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And Buzelis subbed in for Young. And a new group in for the Nets. MP's checked in for Simmons. Julius Randle comes in for Wells. Starks checked in for Johnson. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Hughes. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Buckner. Starks is out there with Randle. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's MP in at the 5. Kicks it out to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 26 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Buzelis. Westbrook pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Lets it go from 11. Randall grabs the board. He dishes it to MP. Back to Randall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass the ball, exploit
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let them backdoor me because I know they're trying.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian, a look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Julius Randle out there with MP. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Buckner in at the 2 guard. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. You look at Brooklyn, they won their first group stage game. A nice beginning to their NBA Cup journey.
And these home fans sure hope they can continue their winning ways. The reason is, if you can get to 2-0 in the Cup, you have an incredible chance of advancing.
And now check it out how the Pacers are doing. This is such an important game for them. Losing their first group stage game, they have to win tonight.
Yeah, and it will not be easy. They're on the road, staring down a 0-2 start in the Cup. And that second loss pretty much eliminates you from advancing.
And the basket by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's MP with a rebound for Brooklyn. They've gone 1 for 3 so far to the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
MP finds Westbrook. Back to MP. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 7.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Haliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Haliburton on the wing. Clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. MP with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A good look from Mathurin.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
And a miss there off the inbound. MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. He's got 9.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Right wing, ball stolen. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Now here's Mathurin. He's closely guarded. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. To the inside. MP is doubled. Back to Westbrook. And the Nets, another 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Haliburton against Westbrook. Outside Mathurin. The rebound by the Nets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Good work there as it goes. MP's got 11 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Down low. Here's Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Haliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Offensive board. Shot's good by Mathurin. Give him 8.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Here's Randall. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Snatched up. Here's Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 5 to shoot. And another shot. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter. Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
To the right side. Pass to Matherin. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Boy, when you think about Bennedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you think about Bennedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Nembhard. Puts up a deep three. The shot no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. That's out in front, up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because if you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
They've got MP, Russell Westbrook out there with Julius Randle. And it's Buckner in at the 2. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He had his fingerprints on every part of the game. We'll see how he's able to impact things tonight, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
MP and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 19. Halliburton left side. Can't hit from in close.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
From Westbrook.
Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Or someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Ooh, poked away. Back to MP. And yep, it's good. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Miles Turner is a major force on the backboards. If you do not put a body on him, he's going to make you look foolish.
Third quarter.
Oh, nice shot by Buckner. Buckner's got his second basket.
They're really working the paint now.
We've got a minute 48 left in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Buckner passes to MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. MP's got 24.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nembhard, right side. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
MP shot is off. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's got 5.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Westbrook. Pass to MP. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton against Westbrook. Inside. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Brooklyn out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Green.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just blitzing us, like, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Starks. Buckner out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's MP. And it's Randall in at the 4 spot. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of the year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
And the Raptors with the ball, following Julius Randle's 3. And there's the pass to Barnes. Can't hit that one. Randle with some nice D. Here's Buckner. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Passes to MP. That's good from Randle on the assist by MP. Randle's got 5 points so far. Quickly with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Starts against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
MP score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. And stolen by MP. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Quickly. And that time, also a missed shot. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Westbrook passes to MP. Back to Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Barrett. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Count it.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Here's Shed. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Barrett, and the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for MP, and Baldwin subbed in for Randall. Going out now with a whole new group. Shot clock at 5. Here's quickly. Second shot opportunity, and it's MP with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. Starks is out there with Buckner. Then it's Randall. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. Barrett, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 24 points and he was dialed in, made most of his shots. All told, a supremely dominant performance from him. One I'm sure he expects to repeat again soon. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And there's Randle on the assist by MP. Randle's got his third bucket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Raptors trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Walter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's quickly. They get it again.
They're trying to make Barnes work for it, but defensively, you have to be disciplined.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Walter. We saw him with 10 points last game. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Brooklyn sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells us
the Nets 47.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Brooklyn leading by 21. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. MP finds Westbrook. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Barnes. Randle with the block.
No, sir. Randle up there says,
The shot by Starks, no good. And so quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And they're on the break. Here's Buckner. Count that one. Buckner's got 13.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Barnes. Pass to Walter. Shot clock at 6. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets an open look and hits. Barrett's got his first basket of the night.
Well, RJ right there, moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Westbrook passes to Buckner. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's MP, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Poeltl. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart to get Poeltl inside with the ball. The big man, so easy to get it at close range.
The pass to Starks. MP outside. Passes it to Randall. Back to MP. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
How about Poeltl, the Austrian Hammer?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Westbrook passes to Randall. Here's Buckner. Shoots over Walter. Again, the Nets for 2.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Raptors call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Nets, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Toronto. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Walter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Buckner. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Wells is out there with MP. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Clock at 6. Here's Shed. Kept alive. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
That's relentless energy from Scotty Barnes, just all over the offensive glass.
And here's MP for 3. And they'll get another chance. Good work there as it goes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel like at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You